Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles. This is today's easy level puzzle and it's called Fogisphere by Megan33. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 in every row, every column, and every box. Digits along a magenta ren band, excuse me, digits along a magenta ren band form a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. So, for example, if this was a 1, you'd have to have a 2 or a 3, 2 and a 3 on that same line. But we don't know what the order is. It could be any order. So it could be the 1's there, the 1 could be, the 2 could be here, the 1 could be here, the 3 could be here. Any sorts of you just have to have the set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. Adjacent digits along a green German whisper line must have a difference of at least 5. So, for example, if this were a 9, this would have to be a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4, because it has to be 5 away. And that's what a German whisper line has. A black dot between cells indicates cell values with a 2-to-1 ratio. So, if this were a 2, this would have to be a 1 or a 4 because it has to maintain a 2-to-1 ratio. A white dot between cells indicates cells with consecutive values, which means, for example, if this was a 7, this would have to be a 6 or an 8 because they have to be consecutive, which means there'd have to be to have a difference of 1. And not all dots are given, which means this is specific information about these two cells. You could have two completely different cells which don't have a dot in between them, which are consecutive, or on a 2-to-1 ratio. But we just know that there's specific information about these cells and the difference between them. The grid is partially covered with fog. Correctly placed digits will clear the fog around that cell. No guessing is required. So basically, that means that you can logic out all of this information, all of the Sudoku, without just randomly guessing. When you shouldn't be guessing, because that just defeats the purpose of playing these puzzles. Adjacent cells connected with an X must sum to 10. Okay, so there are no X's currently visible, but say this was an that's hard to see. Say this was an X, right? Then the digits must sum to 10, which means if this was a 3, if this was a 3, this would have to be a 7, right? Because they add up to 10. Min-max cells must be greater than or less than their orthogonally adjacent neighbors as indicated by the symbols bordering the cells. So I'm assuming that there's a greater than or less than sign. And whichever the arrow points to, or the greater or the less than symbol points to, is the smaller of the two. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. But now I'm going to get started. So let's go. Okay, this is interesting information. So on a German whisper line, you cannot have a 5 because 5 is not 5 away from any other digit in normal Sudoku. So therefore that can't, either the 5 is here or the 5 is here. In addition, we know that these colors, let's make this yellow, and these colors have to be orange. So this is either orange or 5. We don't know which. This is in a 2-to-1 ratio. It could be yellow, yellow. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cannot be 7 or 9. So if it's 1, this could be 2. If it's 2, it could be 1 or 4. If it's 3, it could be 6. If it's 8, it's 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This is also 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, so this cannot be a 5. So this is also orange. So this can't be 5. So 5 is either here or it's here. Right? Okay. So say this was 8. If this is 8, this has to be 4. And this is 5. So this would have to be 2 and 3. Okay. Yeah, let's go through all the different possibilities. So say this was 8, right? If this was 8, this has to be 4. This is consecutive with this. So this would be 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2. This would have to be 3, so that would be 5. So this would be 2, this would be 1. And this could be, you would have 6, 7, 8, and 9 here. 6, 7, 9. This can't be 6, though. So you'd have here. Say this was 3. This would have to be 8. That would be 9. This would be 7. This could be 6, and this would be 5. So that works. So 3, 8, 9, and then this would be 1, 2, and 4. If this is 2, this would have to be, it cannot be 2. If it was 2, this would have to be 8. I guess it could, no. Okay, so hold up. If this is 2, and say this was 4, then you would have to have a 5. This would be 6. Okay, so 2, 4, 5. This was 6. This would have to be 7. This is 8 or 9. This is 1 or 3. This is 1 or 3. This is 4. So this is 7, which means this cannot be 3. This would have to be 1. So this would be 3. And this is 8 or 9. And this is 8 or 9 then. So this works. What about if it's 2? If it's 2 and 1? If this is 2 and 1, it does not work. This can't be 1. What about if this is 1? If this is 1, this is 2. But then this would have to be 3 and 4, and that's not possible. So we know the 5 is here, so this is 5. Which means the other 4 or 6 is here, which means this cannot be 4 or 6. So since this can't be 6, this can't be 7. So this is 4. This is 4 or 6, so this is 2, 3, or 8. This is the other 4 or 6. This is a 10 ratio. It cannot be 2, 8. It could be 3, 7. It could be 1, 9, potentially, so... Okay, so this is German Whisper also. So we know this is 5 either way. This is 4, 6. This is 4. Okay, this can't be 4 or 6. Cannot be 2 or 8. So this is 1, 9, or 3, 7. If this is 2, okay, so if this is 8, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't know if it's yellow or... Okay, so we'll have to do two other colors. I guess we'll make this pink and we'll make... we don't know, actually, that. We'll make these pink. And these will be green. Actually, let's go back through. Can this still be 2, 4? If this is 2, 4, this cannot be 7, 8 anymore. So this cannot be 2. So we know this is 3 or 8. If this is 3, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, right? Otherwise, it's 8. So this cannot be 8. This cannot be 8. So we know the 8's here. This cannot be 1 or 9. So this has to be 3, 7, which makes this the 8. This the 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 6. This is 3. 7, 3. So this becomes 1. No, 1, 2, 4. These are all greater than this, which means this is the 6. This has to be 8 or 9. This is 1, 2, 1 or 2. This is 7, 8, 9. This is 1 or 2 or 4. So the oranges are low. The yellows are highs. This is low. These are high. This is a Renban. So this is either 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. It cannot be 3, 4, 5 because all of them eliminate that. So there has to be a 2. So there has to be a 2, and there's a 1 or 4 with it. This cannot have a 6. So this is 1, 2, 4, or 8. Okay. This is at least greater than 4 others, so this is at least 5. This is a 10 ratio. So these two add up to 10. So it's either 1, 9, 2, 8, or 4, 6. This cannot be 2, though, so this can't be 8. This is greater than that, so this is 7 or 9. This is 4, 5, 6, and 9. This is also 4, 5, 6, and 9. This is 1, no 2, 3, 4, 5, no 6, 7. Could be 8, no 9. And we have 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Can't be 7. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. This is also a Renban, but we don't know which. Okay. This can't be 2. 1, no 2, 3, no 3, 4, 5, no 6, 7, 8. It could be 8 and 9, cannot be 9. Okay, so 3 cannot be here, so therefore this is 3. This is a 10 ratio, so this cannot be 2 or 8. So this is 6 or 9. These are consecutive, so it cannot be 1 or 2. Cannot be 4 or 5. This is 6, 7, or 8 and 9. So this is 6, 9. This can't be 6 or 9. This can't be 6 or 9 then. This can't be 9. This can't be 9. This can't be 9. Therefore, this is the 9. So this can't be 9 and 1. This can't be 9. This is 1 or 4. So this has to be 2 or 8 with it. So So the 5 cannot be here. So this has to be 5. This is 4 then. So this becomes 1 and 2. No, 1 or 4. So this becomes 5 and 8, which makes this 2. So this can't be 2. So it's 1, 7, 8, which makes this 2, this 1. This can't be 2. This has to be 4. This has to be 6. This is 9 and 8. No 8 here. This is a 2 here, which means you have 4, 5, 6, and 7 somewhere along this line. So 4 is on this line. Okay, so this is 4 is greater than this. So this could be 1, 2, or 3. There has to be a 7 on here, so this can't be 3, 7. This could be 1, 9. It could be 2, 8. So this would have to be 2 and 8. It cannot be 3, 7. It cannot be 4, 6 because the 7 and the 6 both have to be here because of Renban. Right, because you have either 1 through 7, 2 through 8, or 3 through 9. And this can't be 6 or 7. So this can't be 4, which makes that can't be 6. This could be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This cannot be 9 then, so this can't be 1. This is 3 through 9. This is 2 through 9. So this can't be 8, 9, or 3. This can't be 4, 6. So this, okay, so we know the 6, the 4. 4, 6, 7, and 3 are here, right? So this cannot be 3, 4, 6, or 7. The 5 could be there. So this is 1 or 2. This is 1 or 2. We know the 3 is here somewhere. So this can't be 3. So this is 1 or 2. This is 1 or 2, which makes this 5. So this can't be 5. So therefore this has to be the 5. This has to be 8. Again, we know 3, 4, 6, and 7 are there. The 9 cannot be there anymore. Therefore, this has to be 7. The 9 cannot be here. Since 9 cannot be here, this is the only place possible for 9. So this is 9, 1. This is 2. This can't be 2. So we have 3, 4, 6, and 8. So no 3, 6 there. 3, 4, 6, 8. This can't be 3. This has to be less than 7. This can't be 6 because you have 3 digits that are greater and one including 7. So this could be 3 through 9. Okay, these are consecutive. So it could be 2, 3. It could be 3, 4. It cannot be 5. It cannot be 6, 7. It could be 8, 9. No, it can't because this is 8 or 9. So we know the 3 is here, which means this can't be 3, which means this is the 3. So these can't be 3. This is 3 with 2 or 4. The 6 has to be here. No 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no 7, 8, and 9. So no 4, 6, 8, no 2. We know the 3 is here. We know the 6 is here, so this can't be 6. No 3, no 6, no 7. So it could be 1, could be 2, no 4, could be 5, can't be 6, 7, could be 8, 9, no 8. Okay, so this is Renban. Can this be 5? Then you would have 9, 8, and 6. 1 is one of these two. Okay, this cannot be 9, which means this can't be 8 anymore. Therefore, this is 4 and this is 6, which makes that 1 and 2. So this is 7 and 1. No 7 here, no 2. So none of these can be 2, none of these can be 2. That can't be 2, therefore this is 2, 3. This can't be 6. So we could have 1 through 7. Okay, so this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6. This can't be 1, 3, 4, or 6. No 3 through 7. So this can no longer be 5 because then that would be 7. So this is 7 or 8. We know that can't be 9, therefore this is the 9. So this cannot be 1, therefore this has its only place for 1. So this is 1. We have 2, 5, 7, 8. And it cannot be 8, therefore this has to be, not 5, 8. 2, 3, we have, this is, what? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this can't be 8, this can't be 9. So this could be 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, or 5, 6, 7. So this has a 5 no matter what. So 5 is here, which means that can't be 5. So this cannot be 9. So again, it's 3, 4, 5. So it would have to be 3, 4, and 5. 4, 5, 6. So this would be 5, 4, or 6. This cannot be, hold up. If it's 3, 4, 5, this is 4, this is 3, and this is 5. So this would be 6. That seems to work. If it's 4, 5, 6, this would be 6. This would have to be 4, and this would be 5, and that would be 3. But so it cannot be 4, 5, 6. Can it be 5, 6, 7? If it's 5, 6, 7, this is 5. This would have to be 6. And this would be 7, and that would be 8. So that's possible. So this cannot be 1, therefore the 1 has to be here. So this can't be 1. This cannot be 5 or 9. If it's 4, it's with 8. If it's 8, it has to be 4. So this is 4, 8. 4, 8, 4, 8. 6 is one of these two. 5 or 9 is one of these. So the 4 has to be one of these two, which means that's 4 or that's 4. So this cannot be 4. Therefore, the 4 would be one of those three. And it cannot be 5, 6, 7 because, no, it could be, I guess. That would be 4 then. So this cannot be 9. Where's 1? This has to be 1. Okay. So then this becomes 5. So we know the 9's here. So this is with 7 or 8. So this can't be 5, 7, or 8. So this is 7. This is 8, 9. So this is 5. Therefore, that's 6. This is 4. This is 3. This is 5. This has to be 7. So that's 5, 2, 7. Cannot be 7. This has to be 9. This is 7. This is 8, 9, 6. This can't be 6. This is 4, 6, 8, 9. No 6 or 9. No 4, 8. This has to be 3, 4, 8. 8. This cannot be. This has to be 4. This is 8. This is 3. We have 2, 6, and 9. So this is 9. This is 6. This is 2. That makes this 4. This is 8. This is 9. This is 4. This is 5. This is 9. This is 8. Here we have 2 and 4. So this is the 4. This is 2. So that's 3. This is 2. Not 4. 2. This can't be 9. This is 7 or 8. This is 7 or 8. So this is 7. This is 8. We have 1 and 6, so this is 1 and 6. This is 7 and 6, so that's 7, 6. This is 3. This has to be 5. And that's the solution. Fairly straightforward. Yeah, you just have to make some, knowledge and then trial and error. That's the way I usually do it. Maybe there was a more elegant way of doing it. I'm not sure if there was, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed the solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.